welcome to the channel. Today I'm at the Moody Homestead Park in Flagler County, Florida. Pretty nice park. And this at one time was the former homestead of Issac Moody Jr., which is house, an old style house once sat. Mr. Issac Moody Jr. was one of the founding fathers of Flagler County, and as the county's first major real estate developer and banker, the first politician of note, and the prime mover in the development of the old brick road. Moody did more than any individual in the initial growth and promotion of Flagler County. When the town of Bunnell, that's located here in Flagler County, became large enough for its own post office in 1903, Moody became the first postmaster. In 1909, Issac and partners formed the Bunnell Development Company and began building streets, plotting the town of Bunnell that is really close to this park. And then once the city of Bunnell, the town of Bunnell, started to become a major little spot here, about 1910, the Bunnell State Bank opened, and Moody was the president. Funding was provided by the Bunnell State Bank, and the construction began in 1915 with one crew working east towards Ocean City, which Ocean City is now Flagler Beach, Florida. So they're running this old brick road from Bunnell, Florida to Flagler Beach. And also another crew was working north towards Espanola, and that's the old brick road that everybody knows today, the Espanola section of Flagler County that's still there. Fascinating stuff, fascinating stuff. Moody was a big mover back in the day, and they actually wanted to name this county of Flagler Moody County, but Mr. Moody said it should be named in honor of his good friend, the railroad land developer, Henry Morris Flagler. And with that said, Flagler County was established. The governor appointed Moody as the county's first state representatives. Now, 2 homes were built on this property, it says. Moody's and his brother Robert Moody. Little is known about the construction of the Moody's home. It was built in 1915, destroyed by fire in 1958. Robert Moody's home was a wood frame with tongue and groove walls, heart pine floors, and a tin roof. The 2 largest oaks in the property's oak grove have been dated at least over 400 years old by arborists. Wow. One is called the Moody Oak, and the other, the Old Moody Homestead Oak. So there are quite a few of these massive oaks. I keep showing my camera that direction. It's very shadowy on the information board right now. But here's a little photo of Robert Moody's house that was over here with his brother Issac Moody's. I'm gonna walk around this park just a little bit. There's a lot of information, and it's neat. Some of the areas here were built with the old bricks from the brick road. Something. Here's another little info plaque that states the old brick road. In April 1914, Moody announced the approval of $650,000 for the new highway. When the finished When finished, the Dixie Highway ran south from Hastings in St. Johns County through Espanola and followed the railroad tracks into Bunnell, Florida. From there, it headed east past the Moody Homestead here towards Ocean City, which is now Flagler Beach, and then south onto John Anderson Highway into Volusia County. Now, Robert and Isaac's home was both out here. Beautiful place. Lots of nice trees. So if I'd have to say, this oak tree right here is a super old one. That thing is massive. And then that one right over there is also a very old oak tree. So these ones, they'd be stating in this sign. Yes, and it says it right here. Sweet. The Moody Oak. Southern live oak. And it just states pretty much a little information about oak trees. So that one's been here a long time. Here at the Moody Homestead Park. And right here behind me is actually where the old brick road comes through. And the old brick road that was once here is now abandoned, and the gates are locked. But right through here was once an old road that people traveled. And this old brick road went up through to Bunnell, Florida, and behind me it would have traveled to the beach side near John Anderson, if you're familiar with the Flagler County area. But it's an old historic road. I mean, made out of bricks. And now it's on the back of this lot, this property that has just started to get developed. For something coming in the future. But I just wanted to stop here and show this. There's not really much remaining of the bricks or the road anymore. I was trying to get up here as soon as I could to get it, but almost the whole lot's been kind of cleared. But there is a chunk, huge chunk of concrete or something right there. There's pieces of concrete. I don't see any bricks, but that concrete, some of that concrete bordered the edges of the brick road. I wonder if that was like from them pouring the edges over time. Hard to tell, hard to tell. There's a lot of chunks sitting here laying around, and this is what the edge would have been right there. That was the edge of the brick road, the concrete I'm talking about, the thin layer that held the bricks in perfectly. Those pieces are laying everywhere from the machines ripping it apart. The future of Flagler County, everything's changing so quickly now, but just a piece of the past, man. An old road. The old road before the actual State Road 100 right here. This was Moody's brick road. Flagler County, Florida, just right out of Bunnell. Pretty cool place. I've wanted to get this on a video for quite a while now. Good day to come and visit right here. Thanks for joining me. A little history of my area. I'll see you guys next time.